the Dangerous Divas podcast, another episode coming at you today, right before the holidays, so that we can stay on track and make sure that we're still keeping track with our goals, and that we don't just put it out the window when Thanksgiving comes around. So, if you're listening to this before Thanksgiving, this is for you. If you're listening to this after, you can use the same principles that I'm going to teach you for Christmas and for New Year's, okay, and for any holiday really. So I just want to make sure that we're on the same page for that. And I am recording this on Tuesday, November 23rd, 2021. Just so you know, 2 days before Thanksgiving. So a lot of people, my clients included, are like freaking out with Thanksgiving coming up. And if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, you kind of understand what it's like. I only started celebrating Thanksgiving 9 years ago, so it's kind of new to me too, and I still don't fully do a whole thing because my family just doesn't do it. But I've been around people that do it, and I've been invited to a couple of them, so I kind of know what's going on, right? So Thanksgiving's coming up, and Thanksgiving is thought out as like we're gonna, in terms of food, okay, not the actual meaning of Thanksgiving. You can look that up and educate yourself, but it's thought out as like, all right, we're gonna stuff our faces and we're gonna make this huge plate of food with like mashed potatoes and sweet potatoes and green bean casserole and turkey and, you know, like ham. Some people do ham. What else do we eat on Thanksgiving? Stuffing, turkey, gravy. I mean, you name it. Pumpkin pie, apple pie, pecan pie, right? All these things, which by the way, you guys have to try actual pumpkin, not just pumpkin pie. Just on the side note. But so yeah, like everybody's like, all right, well, I'm gonna make this huge plate and then I'm gonna sit down for an hour and then make another plate and then I'm gonna eat that for the rest of the week. I have no problem with that whatsoever. Like, my leftovers are gonna make my meal prep for next week 100%. But a lot of people freak out because they're like, oh my god, I'm gonna gain so much weight. So it's not, I just want to say, it is not an excuse to completely veer away from your goals. Can you enjoy a meal with your family? 100%. Can you eat what you want that day? 100%. But when you have bigger goals in mind, you start freaking out because you know that these kind of foods and these kind of proportions, I should say, not foods, proportion are, you know, a little too much. So in order to stay on track during this holiday and still enjoy the times with your friends and family, I wanted to give you a couple things that I do, a couple tips that I do on Thanksgiving and every other holiday. So number one is eat lighter and less food throughout the day so you can eat more at night and still be in a calorie deficit. For example, for breakfast, I already planned it out for myself. I'm going to have a Greek yogurt with fruits. And then for lunch, I'm going to do like a really big green salad with lots of protein in it. And then for dinner, I'm going to be able to eat what I want. But here's how I eat it. Tip number 2. When I make my plate, I eat a little bit of everything because that's how I do it. Except for ham, I just don't eat ham, but you can do it. And the first thing you want to do is that you want to eat your vegetables and your protein first. So there's a lot of carbs that includes Thanksgiving. A lot of carbs, right? So you want to make yourself a plate with everything and then start by eating your vegetables first, then your protein, and then you can go ahead and have some carbs and some pie. That way you're getting all the right nutrients into your body and then you can enjoy the rest, right? Number 3, after you're done eating, and yes, you can have some pie, you can have a slice of pie. Try to stop at 1, obviously, or like, you know, half of each different ones that you have. But you know, whatever you want. And I only eat 1. And number 3, after you're done eating, instead of sitting on the couch and like, you know, sinking into the couch like a lot of us do, right? We like sink into the couch slowly. Go for a nice long walk in the neighborhood. Bring your families, the kids, whatever. Just go outside. It's gonna help you not sink in the couch, and it's gonna have you get your steps and burn more and get your activity going for the day. So you're burning more calories even though you ate so much, right? Number 4, if you're drinking alcohol, this is a great tip for hangovers. Just saying. Do 1 drink and then 1 water. That way you're staying hydrated you're not having as much calories, and the chances of having a hangover is almost down to zero. So do 1 beer or 1 drink and then 1 water. 1 drink, 1 water, 1 drink, 1 water. It's gonna help you so much. And number 5, enjoy your family and friends. Like literally, just enjoy it. Enjoy your family and friends. It's the one time a year that families come together, and I think it's super important to make memories with our families. I have a very close family, so just enjoy your family and friends. Eat the ice cream, eat the pie, make amazing memories, but do not step on the scale on Friday. Just don't. Don't step on the scale on Friday, because you're going to feel defeated. Because yes, you're going to gain a couple pounds, but is it going to be fat? Absolutely not. It's going to be water weight. But don't do it just because of your mindset and the way that you're going into. Just don't step on the scale till Monday. Okay? If you got to step on the scale. My clients step on the scale every Thursday, so that it's the middle of the week. We don't have that weekend slug, whatever going on. So that's how I do it, but just don't do it, because you're gonna freak out, and there's no point, because it's all water weight. So eat lighter foods throughout the day. Eat your vegetables and protein first. Go for a nice walk after you're done eating your meal. And number 4, if you're drinking alcohol, do 1 water, 1 drink, and enjoy your family. Cool? I hope this helped you. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if there's anything else that you do to stay on track during the holidays as well. It would, something else that I didn't mention. But I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for listening to the Dangerous Divas podcast. And I'll talk to you guys in the next episode. Peace.